Got cut off for some reason, so let's continue. He hasn't forgotten you. God has not forgotten you. That's what I wanted to say. So don't turn to drugs or alcohol. Pray. Pray more. See, we're going into a period of, I believe, tremendous tribulation. People are losing their jobs. Some have said, like Doug Casey says, we're going to experience the Greater Depression. Now, what happened during the Great Depression? We had the Great Depression, stock market crash, in World War II. Well, maybe we're going to have the Greater Depression in World War III. Huh? People are saying the stock market's topping out. I don't know. I'm not an expert in that field. All I know is that people are getting poor. Most people. The middle class is being destroyed. So, all the more reason to depend upon the Lord. And with food and clothing, to therewith be content, as Apostle Paul said. If you got food and clothing, you have more than what's needful. Even Jesus didn't have a place to lay his head. The foxes have holes, the birds have nests, but the Son of Man hath no place to lay his head. So, if you're without a home, without shelter, then as long as you have food and clothing, you can survive. All right, how you doing? So that's what you have to do. You have to focus upon the goodness of God and realize that we all are at a different level in our life. Some people are wealthy, billionaires. The top 1% or less are super wealthy. A lot of them didn't make their money honestly. I can tell you that. It's very difficult to become a billionaire honestly. You either have inside information or you're doing something unethically, I think. Now you can become a millionaire, even a multimillionaire ethically. I'm very suspicious of some of these wealthy people. And I'm wondering what they're doing for humanity. But anyway, get back to this thinking of the Apostle Paul. He careth for you. You know, we got so much stress in our life. Some people are suicidal. They're at the point of ending it all. They need counseling. Pastors need to hire some counselors or get some godly men in their congregation to help these people that are suffering from mental problems and anxiety and things like that. Do you realize it's a sin to be anxious, to be full of worry? That's actually a sin. The late Jay Adams taught me that in one of his sermons. Paul says, be anxious for nothing, but by prayer and supplication let your requests be made known unto God. And the peace of God that passes all understanding will keep your hearts and minds. If we think upon those things which are lovely and of honest, good report, my friend calls it the octagon border of the mind. There's 8 things, and I should have these things memorized. But I think it's in Philippians chapter 4. We'll go through those sometime. Whatsoever things are of good report, whatsoever things is true, full of virtue, lovely, honest, think on these things. You see, we're thinking about things that don't give us peace oftentimes. Some of you people are watching movies you shouldn't be watching. Listening to music, ungodly music that's not going to help you. You need to be listening, you need to be singing hymn music. You need to be singing spiritual songs. That's going to lift you up. That's going to fortify your spirit, okay? Just grab a hymn book, a good hymn book, and start reading some of the lyrics and then sing the melody in your heart. Make a joyful noise unto the Lord. There's a verse in Nehemiah, I think it says, the joy of the Lord is your strength. The joy of the Lord is your strength. Okay, so, you want to be strong? Be full of the joy of the Lord. That's our strength. Gather with other believers in prayer and meditation. Lift one another up. Because we're living in very perilous days. And we have a very wicked government, and we're moving toward a one world government, and what I call the beast which is under the power of the dragon, which is Satan, and then the false prophet would be the false churches or the false philosophies, which are attacking Western civilization, attacking the church. It's an assault upon Christ and his people. Okay, well, I'm going to end this now. If you like this, give me a thumbs up. Share this video with your friends. Subscribe if you haven't already. And this will be part 2. Part 1 got cut off. So, all right. May the Lord richly bless you until we meet again.